Visible ceiling because I jumped before moving backwards. Pretty tight timing, I'd say. Finally, a good fucking run.
She'll see you at once.
Maybe. We'll see. Kappa.
They're sick people.
Nothing is sacred. Nothing is safe.
That question, Your Majesty.
Jesus Christ, this cutscene.
And we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily.
Hey, I've gotten past intro like at least 7 times today. And I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Actually, if you include the time before the stream went down, it's more than 2 hours probably.
2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me. What news have you brought?
When are you gonna run hide and seek %, man? Or save the Empress? Save the Empress is good. It's a good category. Legitimately. Very fun. Save the Empress is actually like super funny. Cause you know you can save her, right? You've seen that? Hey, at least I'm not creeping on fucking Emily like Zeds wants me to.
If you hadn't been here.
I'm not creeping. We're dating.
Get away from her. Corvo. Mommy.
Doing Save the Empress is a good way of practicing elevators. Doing Assassin's Run is a good way of practicing slip clips on the fly. Those are really the only 2 that are good for practice.
Corvo.
The rest of them are kind of bad.
It's all coming apart.
I mean, they're fun, don't get me wrong, but they're not.
Find Emily. Protect her.
She's like, what, 10, 11? That's
You know
illegal.
what to do. Won't you?
Also, she's your daughter, man.
Corvo.
Lord us all, look at what he's done.
Yikes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty monka. What did you do with young lady Emily, traitor? I didn't look at her. Hey, I promise. I didn't. It's Sets. Sets took her. Sets fucking took her.
Take him.
Not every time. But incest can be incest. And I mean, without some incest and cousins clapping each other's cheeks, we wouldn't have royal families the way we do today. Yeah, that's actually the story of this.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
That's actually the actual story. You got dishonored, but it was your fault because you were creeping on your daughter. What? In order to clear your name, you go to Florida. Everything is legal in Florida. But then Voldemort, where the nose comes after you. I mean, their games are so fucked that they're probably the product of incest, right? They're so bug-ridden, those are definitely defects. Genetic defects. Have you even played Prey? Like, Prey is fucking... wow. Great game, great game. I never finished it, but great game. The reason why I never finished it was because, well, the game would crash every 20 minutes. Or like, and it wasn't even consistently 20 minutes. It's just kind of random. But usually every 20 minutes. It just randomly crashed. I even reinstalled it. Still did it. Nope, I fucked that up. That was my bad. How? It was so much time loss. I'm gonna see how much time that really was. I can't be bothered resetting for that, even though I really should. I mean, I don't actually have to, as long as I get an okay-ish Weepers. You can't expect anything made by Bethesda to make okay-ish games. You can expect them to make games that had a lot of potential. He said, having like 3 of his top 5 games ever published by Bethesda.
I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
I mean, that was much faster than I thought it was. I thought I lost a lot more time than that. You know, I have 2 different lists. One is best video games of all time. The other is my favorite video games of all time. The best one, not quite sure. There's a lot of contestants. There's so many very good video games. But my top favorite games of all time, top 5. Number 1, Dishonored. Probably not a surprise. I have 600 hours in the single player game, and I also have the fucking Mark of the Outsider tattooed on my left arm. Number 2, Minecraft. I've put like over 1,000 hours into that game. It's fucking great. So good. So fucking good. What an amazing game. Such a good idea. Fuck Notch. Number 3, Oblivion. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Played that game a shit ton as a kid. Love it. Skyrim comes in after that, probably, then probably Celeste. Not quite sure about the order of Skyrim and Celeste. Celeste is great. If you haven't played Celeste, just do it. It's hard, but it's fair. Now for my bottom 5 video games of all time, that's a very different list. Okay, that's probably number 1, Celeste. Fuck that game, it's way too hard. Number 2, fuck Dishonored. Yeah, I know, right? It's really hard. Number 3, Skyrim, because it's buggy as shit. Number 4, it's probably Oblivion, because it's just really bad. You can't sprint. You can't sprint. Unplayable. Would not buy again, because I own it on 3 different platforms already. And then like my fifth, actually the worst game of all time, probably Tic-Tac-Toe. Just honestly, the meta has become so stale. Everyone just does like circle or middle right away. And I mean, I get it, it's optimal, but they really should have patched that by now. Dude, Minesweeper's good. Minesweeper's really good. The RNG, like, or the random generated maps just bring me back, man. Kind of like Spelunky. Yeah, it's RNG, but it's good RNG. There's 2 types of RNG. There's good and bad. The difference between them is, do I like them or not?
What can I do for you?
That was very good menuing.
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
Yeah, but so what, man? I think that's gold. Ah, dang it. I don't get the gun. I don't pick up the gun.
It'll be a rough trip.
It's faster to not pick up the gun. It's just ever so slightly less safe.
Dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those walls.
Yeah, I've just been forgetting because I bought the gun or I buy the bullets for most other categories. So I've just been forgetting to not buy them.
Watch is gang territory. And there are the real odd birds living on the fringes like
Oh, I forgot a gold split in this earlier.
They say she's
Fog.
nuts. I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Just take your pick. Oh, what the fuck? That was a weird time loss. What? I understand nothing of what's going on. I'm probably gonna miss this now. I get that. Okay, so I don't manage to jump or damage cancel, but I managed to do that. Great. Yes, that is exactly what I do. That sounded sarcastic. It wasn't meant as such. Uh-oh. That was a clutch save, and this is a bad gamble. My worldview is in Campbell's, not shambles. In Campbell's. But I have an extra blink. Okay, so we are behind. Actually, we're a blink ahead. So we can do... We could not do that. Fuck this game, man.
Lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons.
Yeah, if you open the door, like, optimally, you lose a second.
Okay, let's go.
But... I don't understand, because I could do another blink up there, but I didn't get enough mana to do, like, 2 blinks, so... This next part's fucked. Let's see if I can do Weepers. I really want to be able to do Weepers, because, like, you know.
I expect I want to congratulate you.
At least, like, second try. Don't make me do 3 tries for game. Also, I gotta remember that I'm not in combat when I'm down there, so... I can actually quick save to unlean. I don't... Yeah, it did this to me. So that would be a 38, usually. Yeah, that's 2.5 seconds lost already. No, 1.5 seconds lost. Dishonored 2 is a great video game. It's just not a great speed game. It is in every way, as a casual playthrough, better than Dishonored 1, except for the story. Story in 1 is just better. But, like, mechanically, it's amazing as a casual game. It's just leaps kind of fucking suck.
I'll take you to the Golden Cat when you're ready. I've taken Lord Pendleton enough times, believe me.
I liked how it was about a second and a half behind my, I was less than a second and a half behind my gold. Fuck this shit. Oh no, wait. No, I wasn't. I was 2 seconds behind my gold. Okay, it's fine. So I wouldn't have golded anyway. Good. Good, good, good. You know, I don't think leaps are a good mechanic. I don't like them. I get that they're fun. They just don't feel like playing Dishonored. Slip clipping is still just blinking. Elevators don't really take up that much of the route. Leaps are everywhere in that game, and they don't feel like you're playing Dishonored. I get why Sierra, who doesn't really like Dishonored, loves that game. Like, it's a different experience. But that's why I don't like it as a speed game. Or I don't like it as much as the first one, because this, to me, still feels like playing Dishonored. It's very far removed, but it's still Dishonored.
I know Emily must mean a lot to you.
103, good. was a very dodgy slip clip. Whoops. You fucks. Those fuckers always get in my way. Got the key. So it's sloppy, but it's faster than PB. And Emily turned around. Great. I highly doubt that. I think that if they ever make a Dishonored 3, it's gonna be trash. And I say that as someone who loves this series and has the fucking Mark the Outsider tattooed on his arm, owns all the books, owns all the video games, and has played all of them. I just don't think they'll manage to do that well. They said right now that they're not working on a new Dishonored game, but they're not like opposed to the idea of making one eventually. They just put it like they let it rest for a while because they've been putting out too many games in a series which has like pretty complex lore. Like what if they yeah. Yeah. It's more interesting to discuss that like seriously to me. Like because I don't have anything else to talk about, so I might as well discuss the point. Dishonored 2 just kind of Delilah just kind of sucks. First of all, she was murdered by Dowd in the DLC of the first game. So the fact that she's alive makes no fucking sense, and they should have picked a different villain. But they wanted to be able to dishonor you in the first cutscene, so whatever. Because apparently the game Dishonored is more important to them than the universe of the Dishonored series.
Can I see it? Yes, you may. You'll get to see.
But that's whatever. The real problem with Delilah is that she's so two-dimensionally evil that it's not even fun to kill her. It's just like, it doesn't feel like you're killing a person, it feels like you're destroying an evil force.
You do not fail to impress.
Death of the Outsider, which was much better story-wise. The story in Death of the Outsider was great. I really liked that game, even though it was kind of short and the mana system sucked. And the mana system only sucked because I'm used to playing this game fast.
One night, you've done more than most men do in a lifetime. I need to speak to you soon. But for now, Lord Pendleton requests your...
Have you ever noticed that during this cutscene, every time Piero does a stutter step, he stutter steps to the left while he's walking over to his door?
Off to Caldwin's Bridge, sir. We'll get our sleep later.
They could put it before that as a prequel. Could like you could make a game about Granny Rags or Little Rat Boy or Zukov. Zukov's cool. No, they've actually made a book about basically his entire story there. Maybe not. A Little Rat Boy dies like 15 minutes after he gets the Mark of the Outsider, so not really that interesting. But Vera Murray or Granny Rags, that would be good. Yeah. And like we've never even left the Isles, right? Yeah, we haven't seen any of Tivia. Tivia would be really cool. Also, because Tivia is basically like northern, or it's Scandinavia / Russia in a weird mix. And if we go to Tivia, what could be really cool about that is like, so you're up north, it's cold, it's winter, everything's dark. You can make it much more like stealth. You could make the game more stealth heavy, or make the stealth easier depending on how you want to do it. Or you could add like day and night cycles that really change how light it is. Because, you know, light changes a lot between night and day in the north of the world. And also, like, we haven't seen snow. They could do something with that. I think that's gold split.
You made a neat job.
Yeah. They could definitely do something like that. Definitely.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's more
Let's lose all this time to boils now.
Guess we all have at that.
Actually, when I'm this far ahead, I should really be trying to complete the game, even with bad RNG. Which is still possible, even though I don't have the gun. It will lose me about a second in tower, but I can save like 3 seconds in tower, I think. 3 or 4.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping.
And also, I'd have to get some good RNG on where middle boils is. She has to actually stay on the bridge and also not notice me. That shouldn't be too bad.
Royal, you're part of this.
Aw, damn it. That glitch loses time. It's been happening really often as of late. It wasn't that good anyway.
That'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
This is gonna be a 45. Might be a high 44. Yeah, my keyboard can't do double S. My keyboard is like a standard HP one that you've probably seen in tons of offices and schools. It's from 2002.
The Lord Regent's pulling out all the stops.
And it cannot press that many buttons at the same time. So if you see me leaning and moving forwards and sideways at the same time, that's because of sticky lean. I have let go of this leaning key long ago. Less RNG, by the way. But yeah, I need to get myself a new keyboard at some point, but it's not a priority right now because I'm really happy with this one. It feels really good. Also, I've had it forever. Like, this is a keyboard my dad got standard with a PC he bought in 2002. Sweet, good RNG.
I hope you enjoyed your evening, sir. We'd best be on our way. Quickly.
Usually when we make that noise, that means it didn't do the weird glitch, so that's good. I'm trying to not get too excited, even though this is a really good run so far. I mean, I lost a lot of time in Campbell, but it doesn't matter.
The wine cellar. Losing family gives a man a thirst.
I'm still 17 seconds ahead right now, and I could save more time here. I can save more time in tower than even my gold is, if I don't mess it up massively. Look over here, because it's going to turn it around anyway. Game doesn't like you doing that. I believe too. I just don't want to get overexcited and therefore like nervous. That has happened before. It has happened many a time. And also I haven't practiced fucking King Sparrow today. So, you know. I haven't done King Sparrow a single time, so I might just lose to YOLO. I could lose the run in total to like YOLO. He says. Like 10 minutes before that's gonna happen. Choking sucks, but it's part of the process. I don't know. I don't remember if you were here, but I choked a run earlier this week during YOLO. I mean, it's just whatever. It's a risky strat, but it does save time.
This is it, Corvo.
Also, if you're like if you're sub 37 and you don't do YOLO, you're a little bitch.
Maybe you can make up for what happened.
Which is harsh of me, but it's not untrue.
Climb from the water lot. Most important thing is killing the Lord.
It is called YOLO, yeah. I mean, it's literally the last time in the run you can lose time.
Crazy if you ask me. Another point of interest while I'm giving you the grand tour, Corvo. Broadcast
Gosh.
control station here where all them
Let's
announcements come
get
from.
this bread.
Worth looking into.
Let's make this money. Let's do the deed. Let's play the game, do the run, kill the Regent.
And if not,
Let's hit the grenade, most of all. I might have cooked it too little. Yeah, that was too low, I knew it.
Is it all done? You ready to go back to the hound pits?
Yeah, most people do the one you do. And that's also one of those where I don't understand why.
Let's go.
I don't understand why people do that one. Because, like, I just find the one I do easier. Also, you're lined up for going straight upwards right away.
Makes me uneasy to tell the truth. Small fry like me always gets the worst of
You
it.
do it slightly later, though.
Maybe it's going to be different now.
Yeah, exactly.
Lord Regent is gone. The Abbey has a new High Overseer. I'm guessing our work is almost done. The others are in the bar. No doubt waiting to raise a glass in your name. Me, I think I'll just linger out here if you don't mind. Reflect on things while we have a moment. Congratulations.
Press F.
To Corvo.
Oh no. Yeah, that was a lot of time lost. Fuck me, dude. I think I held F for the entire duration. Yeah, I did. God damn, dude. I don't know what happened even. Or I know what happened. I just don't usually... I don't usually fuck that up like that. That last one? That last blank through the door, I usually line that up really well. So like everything else was off, and therefore when I jumped, I kind of got stuck on the wall. And so I didn't go far enough up. Which sucks, but like, whatever. I don't know how much time I lost. We'll find out. Usually, I get a 2... So trigger to move while holding that thing. You get used to it. You just gotta practice it a bunch. It's one of the segments I've practiced less, because I don't really practice intermissions that much. I really should, but I don't. Like, when you don't practice intermissions, that can happen, because, you know, you miss stuff, and, like, you're not ready for the unknown. I mean, I would have been ready right there if I'd done everything correct. I would have been ready for the next step, but I haven't made any saves for intermissions, is kind of the problem. When I went through and made my original saves, I didn't make any for intermissions. So usually I would aim for a 240 or a 241 if I don't get the ASS here.
A gift from your friend.
So we can just look at what time I get on top of that and calculate how much time I lost. I'm gonna guess it's about 7 seconds, so Yeah.
But I don't know you,
Whoops.
who you are, and who you fight for.
You're a
You're a
mystery, and I cannot allow that.
Allow that.
Corvo. Yes, I said every line there on purpose wrong. Bam. Hold sprint, hold back and left. I fucking missed it again. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Okay, okay. So just 4 seconds. I just lost 4 seconds. That's fine. I can still get ahead of PB even in this split. Gain time in this split with that even. So it's like, whatever. It's not likely. It's very not likely. Very much so. But technically possible. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? Not great. God, I hate flooded. It always makes me so nervous. Yeah. Okay, so 6 seconds. Yeah, flooded is the longest split. I kind of forget that sometimes. You didn't wait for the autosave. No, I did. I did. That wasn't the problem. I just fucking messed up. I looked too far up. I did wait for it. I just didn't do that correctly. Oh, damn it. Kinda need you to move out of the way. Okay, we're losing more time. Okay, good thing I have an extra blink. I think I actually have 2, yeah. Oh my god, that's awful. I lost a lot of time there. At least compared to, like, what a normal one is. I mean, this... I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I could still fuck it up. Hopefully I don't, though. I'm really not happy about this one, though. It shows exactly why you need to practice the entire run. Bleeding so much time in Flooded and Loyalist, like, goddamn.
All I can say is that it's been a pleasure serving with you. Maybe after all this is settled,
I need to practice the end more. A lot more. And as I said, I haven't done this part today.
good luck, Corvo. If anyone deserves it, you do. Give my best to Emily.
Whatever. Not great. I mean, it's probably about PB pace. Like old PB. I'm definitely on pace for a PB. I shouldn't. I really, if I wanted to just get the sub 34, I wouldn't do YOLO here. Are you kidding me?
Heard something. Get your own squad effort. I need one. Did you think I'd fight you, Corvo?
Hey!
Oh, I knew you'd come.
34, 33, 44. Fucking finally. About 4 months too late. Woo! Fucking finally.